Your people are not your most valuable asset. Ideas are your most valuable asset. And here's the deal. People with ideas are your most valuable asset. But if you look at the engagement statistics, and we're not here to talk about engagement, and you've probably heard speaker after speaker after speaker talk about engagement stats, but the statistics are disheartening. Because we learned that the majority of people who come to work today are not engaged. And when they're not engaged, they're, as I said a few minutes ago, they're checked out. In our words, they're dead people working. They're physically present, but they're psychologically, emotionally, and intellectually checked out. When you're a dead person working, you can't bring your ideas to the table. You just don't care. Or as Blanchard calls it, you've quit, but you stay. I mean, we've seen people like that, right? So the deal is yeah, people with ideas, people who are engaged, people who are passionate, people who are invited by you, the leaders, the executives, people who in the organizations that you're serving, their C-suite, the C-level, the executive level, they're involved in innovation, and they're recognizing that their employees must be involved too, because they bring insightful, different perspectives, eyes that lend a picture of what the executive suite can't see. Ears that hear things that the executive suite is never privy to. So, people are your most valuable asset when people are engaged, committed, and free to bring their ideas to the table. We got the chance to do an event for Tandis. And Tandis is a global flooring company, and Tandis is the company that provides flooring for huge convention centers, hotels, office buildings, very, very commercial oriented. And in our event, Kevin opened the conference, I closed the conference. And we got the chance to hear speaker after speaker within Tandis who had committed to embracing 100% accountability at all places, in all levels. So that's what the conference was all about, accountability. So we've got Mary Head, who's one of the presenters. And what Mary discovers is she discovers that they are taking old carpet out of facilities like this. And the biggest concern in the hearts and minds of the customers, the clients that they're serving, is what the heck do we do with all this old carpet? Well, you know what we do with it? We put it in landfills. And Mary, who's working on the manufacturing floor, she says that just isn't right. We, as a global flooring company, need to find a way to fix this. So what does Mary do? She looks at an old machinery, that's a piece of machinery that's on the manufacturing floor, and she says, I wonder if we could re-engineer that extruder, and if we could make that machine recycle old carpet so it could become the backing of new carpet. And that way, no old stuff has to go in a landfill. So she calls the manufacturer of this old extruder that's collecting dust on the manufacturing floor. You know what they say? Just take a guess. Yeah, you know where I'm going. Really great idea, but we just don't have the time. Really interesting thinking, but you know what? We just don't have the engineers to kind of pull off duty and commit to that. She got a lot of yeah buts. So what did Mary do? She and her team rolled up their sleeves and they got involved. And at Tandis, they created the first carpeting recycling technology that allows you to take old carpet and then compress it and heat it and feed it so that it becomes the backing for new carpeting. Mary is the woman on the manufacturing floor who is 100% responsible for protecting our environment and our landfills from this much old used carpet and growing. And they are the innovators behind something called closed loop recycling. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." Herb Kelleher thought that flying needed to be affordable to all people. Jeff Bezos thought that online shopping had a tremendous amount of potential. Steve Jobs felt like design needed to be incorporated into every single aspect of what they design and what they create and what they offer. Indra Nooya said, you know what, I'm not going to be silent about the fact that obesity is a crisis and we are going to embrace it and try and fix it. The methods guys said, I'm not going to be silent about the fact that all the stuff out there to clean your home or to clean yourself can be harmful to people and harmful to the environment. When we become silent about things that matter, innovation stops.